every time for your mama I about about a CTV trends so na and then the discussion could busy on a free SHS and here any so emphasis there yenya and sounds to eba no your digital system na you using in terms of your ECG and your health sector no your faber your befaning now bako so you start every a free SHS you mean who is a free SHS about boa a Ghana pa a in terms of any of my bibra about boa yem pang. We share some years back before free SHS ebeba no na you school fees yeah various schools or say public or say private to need your school fees. Now me kai way back 2013, 2014, 15, 16 more eba na no na uko SHS utumi tua fees from like 400 cedis 300 utumi tua for a term crowd utumi tua 500 cedis. Now and there ubagana nyoma ene Ghana kwa erase nyoma bo ayedin bebre pa nyoma ekonini nti imagine in this current Ghana say 2024 oba obeko SS for even so owo mo dadam pa the starting fee for oba obeko SS for na ni admission na the fees are obetua it wouldn't be less than 1,000 Ghana cedis so oba ebeko school for in 2024 obetime as high as 22,000 Ghana cedis kra so buy a quote unti admission fee ni bibia obewie na eno no fees tuition ni bibia no kra edina 3,000 cedis including uniforms na ade books a obeto ni na 3,000 Ghana cedis odi ano to nchen na aba your prospectus list so say ye share ama say me share a previous prospectus list when we were paying fees in SHS and then this prospectus list I don't see any much difference. I don't see any difference at all. Say a bank card plus mob, yeah, there are some SHS that actually use the mob and all that because it's only use towels, yeah, and yes, they will mob the place after that. And that one, I don't think you expect the government to come and do it for you. The government is taking care of your tuition and your feeding, right? So the prospectus list still remains the same. But I say in recent times, mostly I expect to say if it's free SHS, then we are not supposed to buy anything at all. I say Accra New School in your mobile soon and I will say I'm buying any provided, but I don't think say a way because it's buying is making it free based on with tuition, any books like anything that will have to do with tuition, books, any uniforms near there, right? And see, in your prospectus listen, so ocean, so I am most in your break near doors or some a idea a Accra New School or the Ebay no a banner inner ways or about panties, the under the normal underwear, the kind of underwear, no. But if there is a need for a bra, a singlet, a vest, sandomana, boxer shorts, sandomana, or better 20 minutes answer, whatever to talk antiseptic soaps. Detergent, san your money now, better 20 mina, na aba, a saw, cutlass, broom, this and your money. All these things are basic things that all goes to be a talk. Even in Ghana, tertiary institutions, training institutions, the OPA on their list, all these things are there. But we expect the government to do all those things for us. But yeah, have we considered and I bet me analysis we say in the sense a ban see imagine says you have fees right now oba you find say year admission crown free now oba school public sector says now otia fees every term for 1,000 Ghana cedis obeko provisions beba skaka crowd bet to me because I will more be free musical sam metons you want 1 2 1 2 b can you imagine say like for a term you can spend more than 2,000 Ghana cedis on your child. That's if say you just visa. You say how many people in Ghana can actually afford this? Now, face just by about the poor families, including my siblings, my cousins, like people now are in SHS and you say like they are like situated in very good schools and all that. And they bring so any opportunities because sorry to say people are actually less privileged and you will be to say no. Into some of these things, it helps a lot of people. Now, the expectation that the government is supposed to pay or fund for the basic things that we take to school. I think say no free. When I share the angle say the tuition fee and if say anka yetia fees in current Ghana 2024, how much an anka yebetia for fees? Which I don't think will be less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. And even if it's less than 1,000 Ghana cedis, it won't be less than 500 Ghana cedis. Now, how many parents will be able to afford 500 Ghana cedis a term? That is the lowest. And so crowd. How many parents can afford 500 Ghana cedis every term, including their child's provisions that they will be taking to school, and then some small money as pocket money, and they will be taking money from time to time? How many parents will be able to afford that? So in the long run, I remember meeting a taxi with one man, and I know I said, "Oh no, free SHS we have one," and it's true. What's in Bami, you know, which is about SS3 and about SS2. I mean, I know where SS. Usually, you more and so, or you should or taxi, or no car, all right too, but. Nimbanu so home economics or better to in some schools like Mefka Achimota Senior High School say we home economics, you don't have much of a big problem because it comes with BPR, all their facilities, everything, the equipment, the utensils that you will be needing is there. They have it there. They even have to the extent that they have the ones that they use for exams. Those ones are kept. It's not among the regular ones or the normal ones they use on daily basis. So if you are fortunate to be in such a school, it's actually a plus to you, the child, and that of the mother, because maybe this car obey you, so they have to toss on your money. That money can be used to do something else. But if you are not fortunate enough, and then you find yourself in, let's say, a school that doesn't have much facilities, which means you are actually going to buy all those things for your ward, and it's going to cost a lot. Anyone who has that home economics in an institution which does not have a fully equipped facility, you know, only say home economics is very, very expensive. I don't know for other courses, but I know that home economics is very, very expensive because you have to buy a lot of things, right? Yeah, and what's it table be a salad, all those things you have to buy it. But when you are privileged schools, when you are school, what those facilities now, you are very, very okay, and you are good to go into funding and ask because some also better kakra. Into here be brave. Into I from the perspective say anka ye tua fees anka saying anka will we be able to afford it? Anka you bet me tua fees is ya anka you bet me afford it. Sa in your current situation anka you bet me afford it. Ama yemba no ako school SS near that is for the free SHS. Now you buy your health sector now with a digital system. And there over hospital ukra card they only your card or buy activity or card number your board insurance like say we new fine. I think you best start with the process. But if say a hospital what I call and our work card once you activity will card no what time I start over hospital no conditions you know be or report there any medical practitioner and any health practitioner ranging from your doctor and you need to be our call being it say wako physio wako nutrition wako diet wako medical doctor and then anyone that is going to take care of you will be able to retrieve those information. Now someone would ask say when we're using the paper system that's when we're using the folder and all those things we're not able to retrieve. Now this digital system is actually making it more easier for us because you can imagine, let's say I always attend trauma and specialist hospital. That's where I always go in for my medical checks and then all those my medical care and all that, right? Yes, and then I've been going there since ages, and now I'm presenting new conditions or new, things that needs diagnosis, right? And then the doctor or whoever is taking care of me needs clearer picture of what is actually wrong with me, right? Now, retrieving information using the digital system is going to be much more easier than the doctor trying to go back, because I might be able to provide some of the information, but not all. But the ones that has been written down, the written documents are always valid, other than just putting it out there like saying it. But if it is written, it's more valid. So we are going to actually consider the written document for all our necessary inputs. Yes. So if you are going back, tracing the folder numbers, all the way back. Because day in, day out, the number of people that come to the facility for healthcare or the hospitals for healthcare, and your numbers ketwa. So you can imagine going back to trace someone's folder who has been there, which has been there for like this. Let's just say like for some months. Okay, you're not going to get it, but say system no or activating a card now. The yarn say, oh check it, oh board the hospital ID number ni shame na. You are getting every information. A faster client na a patient na once ube retrieving is here. Ebe boa ama wo health protection and medjuma no so are very easy. Okay, now talking about the ECG going cashless. If you are using prepaid, imagine like you having a very long day at work with prepaid asa. Are you going to sleep in the dark? Or probably you have things to do. You have to warm up some food, iron your clothes, like charge your phones, your laptops. You have to get some few works done before you even go to bed. You know, where are you going to get that from? Because I don't know if there are some prepaid joints that run 24 hour services. But what I know is with your phone, you can just top up and then you are good to go. Into my baby fear, oh me prepaid as an lights as me find my phone na me dial ya my top up. And one on your thing, I did bet chin, I'm a costa line, any and one same be brave. No, some of these things make life very easy. Making life very easy. We should develop the attitude of like moving forward rather than sticking to what we know. Now, sticking to what you know, it actually helps, okay. But as time changes, you have to change like your way of thinking and then your way of doing things, and it really helps. The world is moving forward. Now, what are the ways our Ghanaians and Ghana able to put it in place, which is also going to help us? And won't be here say, oh, because we know we are okay with the paper system. Oh, me for that it shouldn't always be like that. They be not secure. Stress. You are wasting resources, your time, your energy, which can actually be invested into something else. Not just say me compare prepaid at home, now me compare canny and not me the lines to oh system. And one no oh, so I think say in a deeper sense no. Say your politics and I say you're politicizing in your media and you any air to from our share in your media and you're raising yanka. Don't say in actual sense no. So no more when na aba be boa ama living no I very comfortable. Then your next a year be treat a STEM. Obi a onim STEM, anything about STEM bia ano. In the Ghana, you STEM schools, say, and when the next thing I able to on CTV trends, and why it has been so helpful, why it is going to be helpful. But some students have started with it, and then the outcome, like my response, no, and our feedback, very good. And see, STEM schools now, introduce Ghana, no, so emphasis anything, and on the able to and then we talked about a year. Yeah, free SHS and whom here all share monetary aspects now. Senior I see Ababe Blanco for be said the Omuni Bina and then on Mumbanso Ecos Comunia and they 20 cities be 30 cities be not the Amacrano or Pumpo Caconia and Garica crowd the manor, natures or the Cusco or Sanso be share a year. Your copy palace, your health sector, and your copy palace. I see an aim to food and one be brave. A ECG so air call a cashless name and also. Ye use your phones total prepaid near the idea. June will now to miss Ababa boy any pa assets and no and I had the end ye share it was for a higher CCTV trends like video share content no na feel no not subscribe am I not one my comments or comment section I say. Yin I Ghana ye, your quack to aba, Mumma for Dobia Pias, no go to aba no aba, or necessary debating and cutting like a behind any security conscious. My own quam ain't here, Oko to aban be ye, and no sound so abet now in our share, no would say the air coso, Yapping our share or party t shirt, and you'll be quack or china, and fashy and drill, and go page my mobile papa name be pray about what ye, and one. Ye boama ye dipo my intino yen share the ebe ya nese ebe at the end of the day will be a ehon kana o my Ghana asundwa ye won ebe koso atena hoda. Bye bye.